Konjungsi.
Dengan juri nilai 100. Soal nomor 2 bahasa Inggris. Change this sentence into active. Kite was being flown by Siva. Saya lagi. Change this sentence into active. A kite was being flown by Siva.
Diskualifikasi penonton ini lah, Bu. Kita jika itu masih bilang
Baik, lempar.
lempar pakai.
Baik, karena tidak ada yang berani, penonton ada yang mencoba menjawab. Atau kalimat aktifnya.
Coba.
Baik, dikembalikan kepada Dewan Juri. Siva was flying cat. Ya, Siva was flying a cat. Tepuk tangan untuk Dewan Juri. Soal nomor 3 kita berhitung siapa yang tulisnya matematika. Modus dari deret angka 1, 3, 7, 9, 7, 7, 2, 2 adalah modus dari deret angka 1, 3, 7, 9, 7, 7, 2, 2 adalah
7 dan 2.
Dewan Juri. Benar. Soal nomor 4. SIG merupakan singkatan dari SIG merupakan singkatan dari kami harap penonton agak menjauh sedikit ya, habis lempar. Oke, saya ulang. Lempar. Oke. Sistem informasi geografis. 100 untuk C. Soal nomor 5 ekonomi kita berhitung. Pada tanggal 3 Juli 2009, bengkel Surya Motor menerima pinjaman bank 4 juta rupiah. Transaksi ini mengakibatkan titik-titik. Pada tanggal 3 Juli 2009, bengkel Surya Motor menerima peminjaman bank 4 juta rupiah. Transaksi ini mengakibatkan titik-titik. Silakan.
Utang bank.
Lengkapi.
Utang bank 4 juta rupiah.
Masih kurang lengkap. Baik. Belum saya bilang lempar dulu sebentar. Sabar ya. Lempar. D.
Pertamanya kas 4 juta rupiah dan bertambah 4 juta rupiah.
Ya, Dewan Juri.
A 50, D 50.
Iya, bagi dua. Grup A 50 dan D 50. Soal nomor 6. lempar. Tidak ada. Hijau. B, kira-kira pendukung. Gagal dikurangi nilai, nggak ditambah juga nilai.
Coba jawabannya apa tanpa ada pengurangan nilai?
Oke.
Fasilitas negara.
C. D. Pelanggaran hukum. D.
Akan tidak terpuji.
Penonton. Dewan juri.
Jawaban yang benar adalah pengingkaran kewajiban warga negara.
Berarti grup A tidak mendapat nilai. Soal berikutnya. Perubahan wujud benda, struktur masyarakat, fungsi masyarakat, nilai-nilai, serta pola perilaku masyarakat disebut titik-titik. Perubahan wujud benda, struktur masyarakat, fungsi masyarakat, nilai-nilai, serta pola perilaku masyarakat disebut titik-titik. Tolong ibu lempar. Juri. D.
Perubahan sosial.
Dewan juri.
100.
Soal nomor 8. Pemilu pertama dilakukan tahun 1955 yang dilakukan secara 2 tahap. Tahap 1 memilih anggota parlemen, tahap kedua memilih anggota titik-titik.
Anggota Dewan Konstituante.
100 untuk grup A. Soal terakhir untuk grup A. PJK. Perputaran cakram pada waktu melempar cakram ialah titik-titik. Perputaran cakram pada waktu melempar cakram ialah titik-titik. Dijawab aja. Ya, selesai waktunya, lempar.
Coba aja.
Penonton. Dewan juri.
Searah jarum jam.
Searah jarum jam. Dengan demikian 9 soal telah dilewati oleh grup A dengan posisi sementara. Grup A 350, grup B masih kosong, grup C 100 dan grup D 150. Oke, kita lanjut untuk grup B. Grup B siap? Pendukungnya siap? Oke.
Iya harusnya. Iya.
Soal pertama. Bahasa yang dapat mengekspresikan sikap eksposisi disebut titik-titik. Bahasa yang dapat mengekspresikan sikap eksposisi disebut titik-titik. Lempar. Tidak ada. Penonton. Iya, benar sekali. Jawabannya juri.
Jawabannya unfair.
Iya, 100 untuk penonton dan dewan juri. Baik, kami perlu mengingatkan kembali ketika dilempar maupun tidak ada pengurangan nilai, dijawab saja. Ya, dan
was chased a cat.
Ulangi dong, Bu.
A dog was chased a cat.
Iya, yang mencuri. Sekali lagi dong, sekali lagi.
A dog was chased a cat.
Bahasa Inggris.
Soalnya the cat was chased by the dog. Jadi kalau dia tidak ada kata was. Oke, tidak ada penambahan
Tidak ada penambahan nilai. Penonton diharapkan tenang. Soal nomor 3 kita matematika. Diketahui data 3, 6, 7, 4, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Yang data tersebut adalah diketahui data 3, 6, 7, 4, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Yang data tersebut adalah
Empat.
ayo coba. Ya, selesai waktunya. Lempar.
C.
26. 26.
Jawabannya adalah 6. Jadi C salah, tidak ada penambahan nilai.
Iya, tidak ada penambahan nilai. Kami harapkan untuk penonton yang menentukan adalah juri. Soal nomor 4. Wilayah yang dibatasi oleh kenampakan yang seragam disebut titik-titik. Wilayah yang dibatasi oleh kenampakan yang seragam disebut titik-titik.
Wilayah konstitusional. Wilayah fungsional.
Oke, selesai. Kedua kali. Lempar.
C.
Wilayah formal.
100 untuk grup C.
100 untuk grup C. Kalau 2 kali ngomong kami anggap sudah selesai. Kalau salah tidak ada lagi kesempatan meskipun ada waktu. Soal nomor 5. Ekonomi. Salah satu tugas seorang akuntan adalah menyusun rencana penerimaan dan pengeluaran perusahaan. Pernyataan ini merupakan tugas akuntan dalam bidang akuntansi disebut titik-titik. Salah satu tugas seorang akuntan adalah menyusun rencana penerimaan dan pengeluaran perusahaan. Pernyataan ini merupakan tugas akuntan dalam bidang akuntansi disebut titik-titik. Lempar. Dengan curi.
Jawaban salah. Jawaban yang benar adalah anggaran.
Iya, jawabannya anggaran. Tugas seorang akuntan. Nomor 6. Masih semangat grup B? Ya. Kewajiban secara sederhana dapat diartikan sebagai titik-titik. Kewajiban secara sederhana dapat diartikan sebagai titik-titik.
Segala upaya yang harus dilakukan seseorang yang sudah diatur.
Lempar. D.
Segala sesuatu yang harus kita lakukan.
Mencuri.
Sekali lagi. D. Segala sesuatu yang harus kita lakukan.
Jawabannya boleh dibenarkan. Berarti 100 untuk grup D. Segala sesuatu yang harus dilaksanakan dengan penuh tanggung jawab. Oke, kita masuk soal nomor 7. Bentuk perubahan yang terjadi karena dikehendaki dan direncanakan oleh masyarakat sehingga prosesnya berjalan cepat dan besar-besaran disebut titik-titik.
Perubahan yang direncanakan.
Sekali lagi saya baca dulu. Bentuk perubahan yang terjadi karena dikehendaki dan direncanakan oleh masyarakat sehingga prosesnya berjalan cepat dan besar-besaran disebut titik-titik.
Perubahan yang direncanakan.
Lempar.
Belum lagi, Bu.
Lempar.
Belum jangan.
Lagi juga saya.
Biar lebih santai.
Gak ada yang berani. Penonton. Apa ada yang tahu jawabannya?
Tidak.
Oke, dilanjut. Jawabannya adalah modernisasi. Jawabannya modernisasi. Soal nomor 8. Indonesia di tahun 1948 sampai 1965 mengalami ancaman disintegrasi bangsa. Di antaranya terjadi peristiwa PKI dan DITI. Konflik yang terjadi berkaitan dengan titik-titik. Indonesia bisa dijawab.
Ideologi.
100 untuk grup B. Soal terakhir B jawabkan. Yang disebut dengan taktik pada permainan sepak bola ialah titik-titik. Yang disebut dengan taktik pada permainan sepak bola ialah titik-titik.
Cara yang digunakan para pemain untuk mengalahkan lawannya.
Diulang sekali lagi dulu. Ya, jawaban. Jawaban diterima nilai 100 untuk grup C. 100 untuk grup B. Dengan demikian berakhirnya pertanyaan untuk grup B. Dengan posisi sementara grup A 350, grup B 200, grup C 200 dan grup D 250. Untuk sementara masih grup A yang memimpin. Mari kita berikan tepuk tangan untuk semua peserta. Ya, apa siapa? Siap grup C. Oke. Soal pertama.
Tapi dari
Alasan yang dapat dipakai untuk memperkuat atau menolak suatu pendapat disebut titik-titik. Alasan yang dapat dipakai untuk memperkuat atau menolak suatu pendapat disebut titik-titik. Penonton, sayap kiri, sayap kanan. Diturunkan sayapnya. Lempar. A.
Opini.
lomba dibicarakan ya. Oke. Bahasa Inggris. Change this sentence into active. The boy was beaten by the dog. Change the sentence into active. The boy was beaten by the dog.
The boy was eaten. The boy was eaten by the dog.
Lempar. Tulis B.
The dog eaten by boy.
Lah,
Ulangi lagi.
The dog eaten by boy.
Salah.
Jawabannya adalah the dog bit the boy.
The dog bit the boy. Aktif. Oke, selanjutnya matematika. Siapa yang tulis? Median dari data 5, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 1 adalah titik-titik. Median dari data 5, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 1 adalah
3 dan 4.
masih ada waktu.
aku otomatis. Lampu lagi 90 kalau
3.
Lempar. Curi. A.
4.
Salah, yang benar adalah 4 dan 5.
50 lah. Kan ganda sih kalau buat
Maaf, jawabannya adalah 4,5.
Ya. Oke. Selanjutnya soal nomor 4.
Nanti kita kembali orang.
Wilayah yang dicirikan oleh adanya aliran orang atau barang yang memusat atau nodal disebut titik-titik. Wilayah yang dicirikan oleh adanya aliran orang atau barang yang memusat atau nodal disebut
Wilayah fungsional.
curi. 100 untuk grup C. Mana tepuk tangannya?
Ini.
Oke. Soal nomor 5. Akun real dikelompokkan menjadi 3, yaitu akun aset, akun liabilitas atau kewajiban, dan akun titik-titik.
Ekuitas.
100. Ya, 100 untuk grup C. Soal PKN. Nilai-nilai Pancasila dapat dikategorikan menjadi 3, yaitu titik-titik. Nilai-nilai Pancasila dapat dikategorikan menjadi 3, yaitu
nilai dasar, instrumental, 3 nilai praksis.
ulangi.
1. Nilai dasar, 2 dan 3 nilai praksis.
Juri 100 untuk grup C. Tes dulu bel katanya dulu. Cek mic-nya dulu, cek mic-nya.
Cek
Kalau nggak bagus, dibagus. Soal nomor 7. Berpikir dan melakukan sesuatu untuk menghasilkan cara atau hasil baru dari sesuatu yang telah dimiliki disebut titik-titik. Berpikir dan melakukan sesuatu untuk menghasilkan cara atau hasil baru dari sesuatu yang telah dimiliki disebut
wirausaha.
Masih ada waktu. Lempar. Juri.
B.
Penemuan baru.
Salah, yang tepat adalah kreatif.
Iya. Kreatif. Oke, soal nomor 8. Sistem pemerintahan setelah merdeka sering terjadi pergantian. Sistem pemerintahan yang terjadi rentang tahun 1950 sampai 1959 dikenal dengan masa sistem pemerintahan demokrasi titik-titik.
Presidensial.
Masih ada waktu.
Parlementer.
100 untuk C. Soal terakhir BJK. Berapakah tinggi gawang pada permainan sepak bola?
2,44.
Juri 100 untuk C. Maka selesai sudah pertanyaannya. Grup A 350, grup B 200, grup C 700, grup D 250. Untuk sementara berganti dipimpin oleh grup C. Berikan tepuk tangan untuk grup C. Oke, grup D siap? Oke. Soal pertama. Cara pengarang dalam menyampaikan gagasan-gagasannya disebut titik-titik. Cara pengarang dalam menyampaikan gagasannya disebut titik-titik. Lempar. Enggak diulangi dong. Dicoba. A, B, C. Penonton. Juri. Ya, penonton 100, jawabannya sudut pandang. Iya, sudut pandang. Soal bahasa Inggris. Change this sentence into active. The ball was caught by Raj. The ball was caught by Raj. Orang Raj. Coba aja.
The Raj caught the ball. The Raj caught the ball.
Raj. Bisa ada deh. Bisa. The Raj caught ball. Oke. 100 untuk grup D. Dimenangkan langsung oleh narasumber. Soal nomor 3, matematika. Rata-rata nilai ulangan matematika 40 siswa yaitu 7,5. Jika 5 siswa tidak disertakan dalam perhitungan, maka nilai rata-ratanya menjadi 7,6. Nilai rata-rata kelima tersebut titik-titik. Rata-rata nilai ulangan matematika 40 siswa 7,5. Jika 5 siswa tidak disertakan dalam perhitungan, maka nilai rata-ratanya menjadi 7,6. Nilai rata-rata kelima tersebut adalah
7,4.
masih ada waktu.
7,3.
Lempar. Coba aja, tidak dikurangi nilai.
Berapa?
7.
Penonton.
Penonton ada yang tahu? Ada yang sudah hitung?
Ya, dengan juri.
Jawabannya 6,8.
Iya, 6,8. Nomor 4. Wujud struktur dan pola ruang disebut titik-titik. Wujud struktur dan pola ruang disebut
Tata ruang.
100 untuk grup D.
iya, 100 untuk grup D. Nomor 5. Utang atau kewajiban yang dibayar perusahaan dalam waktu kurang dari 1 tahun disebut titik-titik. Utang atau kewajiban yang dibayar perusahaan dalam waktu kurang dari 1 tahun disebut
Liabilitas jangka pendek.
juri.
100 untuk grup D.
Soal nomor 6. Bunyi pasal 31 ayat 1 Undang-Undang Dasar 1945 yaitu bunyi pasal 31 ayat 1 Undang-Undang Dasar 1945 yaitu ya, keempat. C.
Setiap warga negara berhak ikut serta dalam pendidikan dan pemerintah wajib membiayai. Jawaban yang tepat adalah setiap warga negara berhak mendapat pendidikan. Jadi ini karena undang-undang yang tidak bisa dikurangi atau ditambahi, jadi tidak ada penambahan nilai untuk grup C.
Oke. Begitu penjelasannya, Bu. Selanjutnya soal nomor 7. Siap, Grup D?
Siap.
Oke. Perpindahan penduduk dengan tujuan menetap dari suatu tempat ke tempat lain melampaui batas politik atau negara ataupun batas administrasi suatu negara adalah pengertian dari perpindahan penduduk dengan tujuan menetap dari suatu tempat ke tempat lain melampaui batas politik atau negara ataupun batas administrasi suatu negara adalah pengertian dari
Migrasi.
100 untuk
grup D. Soal ke-8. Kabinet yang berhasil melangsungkan pemilu tahun 1955 pada masa demokrasi parlementer kabinet adalah titik-titik. Kabinet yang berhasil melangsungkan pemilu tahun 1965 pada masa demokrasi parlementer kabinet adalah
Kabinet Ali Sostroadi
A.
Baharudin Harhab.
Satu untuk grup A.
Oke, berarti satu grup A. Terakhir. Berapakah panjang dan lebar lapangan bola voli? Berapakah panjang dan lebar lapangan bola voli?
9 dan 18 meter.
Apanya? Panjangnya berapa? Lebarnya berapa?
Panjang 9 meter, lebar 18. Panjang 18, lebar 9 meter.
Itu baru yang benar. Satu untuk
Nyaris ya, nyaris. Oke, dengan demikian kira-kira sudah seluruhnya untuk soal wajib. Dengan nilai grup A 450, grup B 200, grup C 700, grup D 750. D memiliki beda 50 dengan grup C. Baik, sekarang kita akan masuk ke babak rebutan. Oke, kami mengingatkan kembali, dipikirkan baik-baik jawabannya. Jika salah dan dijawab, maka dikurangi 100. Kalau benar, ditambah 100. Kita cek belnya dulu. Grup A, grup B, C, D. Penonton berikan tepuk tangan untuk keempat peserta. Ya, semua bisa menjawab, bukan hanya ketua regu. Bapak Ibu guru siap untuk melihat?
Apa ini bang? Saya bilang apa isi? Nggak boleh.
Soal nomor 1. Dugaan yang diterima sebagai dasar landasan berpikir karena dianggap benar disebut titik-titik. Dugaan yang diterima sebagai dasar landasan berpikir karena dianggap benar disebut titik-titik. Oke, selesai.
Jawabannya adalah asumsi. Dugaan asumsi.
Iya ya, asumsi ya. Oke. Soal nomor 2, bahasa Inggris.
Sorry dulu, apa siapa yang kalau udah nanti
Change this sentence into active. The wounded woman was being helped by the people. The wounded woman was being helped by the people. Iya. Dicoba grup A, apa hasilnya? Gak tahu. Grup B, grup C, D.
The people help the wonder woman.
Ya, kurang tepat curi.
The people were helping the wounded woman.
Iya, itu jawabannya. 1000 untuk juri langsung. Soal matematika, siapkan alat hitungnya. Diberikan data 4, 7, 5, 6, 8, 3, 5, 9, 7. Maka nilai jangkauan adalah diberikan data 4, 7, 5, 6, 8, 3, 5, 9, 7. Maka nilai jangkauan adalah
2000. Biasanya didinginkan ya?
Iya, biar gak panas. Mana ngapain gua jalan?
Ini yang panas ya? Sintahan pintam. Akan kami ya?
Siapa yang pertama tadi kelas 11 atau 10?
Ayo, dicoba. Ada yang berani? Tidak. Tidak waktu.
Guys, kami sudah
Ya, selesai. Tanpa mengurangi nilai. Grup A berapa?
main aman mereka.
9
B. B.
6
C. 7. D.
24.
Jawaban yang benar, grup juri
B.
B.
6. Tapi tidak ada penambahan nilai ya.
Ada
Jawabannya adalah 6.
Dari tadi nggak ada yang menang apa ya, matematika belum pecah keduanya ya. Soal nomor 4. Kota dengan jumlah penduduk lebih dari 1 juta disebut titik-titik.
D. Kota metropolitan.
Nilai 100.
Akhirnya soal kelima, ekonomi. Pemilik perusahaan menyetorkan uangnya sebagai modal usaha sebesar 25 juta. Sebutkan pengaruh transaksinya pada persamaan akuntansi. Pemilik perusahaan menyetorkan uangnya sebagai modal usaha sebesar 25 juta. Sebutkan pengaruh transaksinya pada persamaan akuntansi.
B.
Kas bertambah 25 juta, ekuitas bertambah 25 juta.
Aduh.
Ibu Ida, ekuitas apa?
Modal.
Nilai 100.
Tetap lagi kita jadi matematikanya. Oke. Nilai 100, modal bertambah 25 juta. Soal nomor 6. Salah satu faktor penyebab terjadinya sikap egois atau mementingkan diri sendiri adalah titik-titik. Salah satu faktor penyebab terjadinya sikap egois atau mementingkan diri sendiri adalah titik-titik. Kami harap anak-anak dilakukan tidak ada ya di sini. Selesai waktunya, penonton. Oke, langsung dewan juri.
Pelanggaran hak dan pengingkaran kewajiban warga negara.
Ya, demikian jawabannya. Soal nomor 7. Penelitian yang ditujukan membantu usaha memecahkan persoalan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari disebut penelitian titik-titik. Penelitian yang ditujukan untuk membantu usaha memecahkan persoalan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari disebut penelitian titik-titik. Grup B? Gak tahu. A? Ini tanpa mengurangi nilai ya? Penelitian apa?
Penelitian susu.
C? Penelitian sosial. Grup D? Bilangan jendela.
Penelitian ilmiah.
Penonton benar, 8.
Pakai soal nomor 8 PKM. Dengarkan ya, lanjut soalnya. 1. Menetapkan pembubaran Dewan Konstituante. 2. Menetapkan Undang-Undang Dasar 1945 dan tidak berlakunya UUDS. 3. Pembentukan MPRS yang terdiri dari DPR dan DPAS. Jika hal ini termuat di dalam titik-titik. Tidak. 1. Menetapkan pembubaran Dewan Konstituan. 2. Menetapkan Undang-Undang 1945 dan tidak berlakunya UUDS atau Undang-Undang Dasar Sementara. 3. Pembentukan MPRS yang terdiri dari DPR dan DPAS. 3 hal ini termuat di dalam titik-titik. Di dalam apa? Coba aja. Coba. Iya, dari lantai 2.
Jawabannya dekret presiden.
Iya, dekret presiden. Terakhir, siap-siap tangan di bel, PJOK. Tes bel dulu. A, B, C, D. Berapakah ukuran panjang lembing untuk putra? Berapakah ukuran panjang lembing untuk putra? Ya, sudah selesai. Coba D, ada yang jawab D.
1,7 meter.
C,
Paling jauh.
B,
Sangat
1,5.
sangat jauh.
A.
1,20.
Apalagi jawaban yang tepat adalah 2,60 sampai 2,70 meter.
Nah, itu jawabannya ya. Baik, demikian sudah final untuk kelas 12 IPS dengan perolehan grup A 450, grup B 300, grup C 700 dan grup D 850. Dengan demikian juara 1 oleh grup D kelas 12 IPS 1 yang diberikan oleh Ibu Dr. Anda Idawati Ganti Candoto. Juara 2 grup C kelas 12 IPS 4 diwalikan Ibu Yuliana Zebua SPD. Juara 3 grup A 12 IPS 2 diwalikan oleh Ibu Suasani Terangbanua SPD. Dan terakhir grup B 12 IPS 3 diwalikan oleh Ibu Pendeta Susianti Zega SPH. Demikian saja perolehan hasil lomba final LCT kelas 12 IPS tahun 2022-2023. Selesai. Setelah ini kita lanjutkan lomba debat. Dan anak-anak kami dipersilakan untuk kembali ke tempatnya. Peserta lomba barusan tolong peserta ya. Juri untuk menuliskan nama.
Tergantung bunyinya. Siapa ini?
Ya, berhubung karena lomba LCT telah berakhir, maka kami meminta peserta lomba debat
Bel ini atau bel LCT?
Siapa yang di sini? Oh, sekarang
kami panggilkan peserta lomba debat bahasa Inggris kelas 10 MIPA 1 dan 10 MIPA 3 kepada kedua tim supaya segera menuju lokasi lomba dan demikian dengan salah satu untuk boleh mendapat lokasi lomba dan demikian saya dimulai kembali.
putar balik gitu.
Bukan, ini dan kita di sini.
Gabriel. Vídeo. Terlempar. Coba kita geser belakang. Ini timer kita. Makan saya.
Grace,
Armin, mana ini Armin? Ini.
pakai bel LCT.
Oh iya, oh yang
Grace. Kasal foto. Ini itu di sini. Udah kau foto tadi final.
Apa itu?
Kasal foto tadi final.
Bukan pas.
Berapa kali kau pos-pos gitu?
Itu kayak
Best. Kenapa ada kau pos-pos gitu? Kenapa ada kau pos-pos? Emang udah di post.
Oh iya ya bu. Ini di pos nih yang final.
Harus itu.
Iya aku nunggu loh. Ini sih dia aku
Kemudian.
kota yang jadi ayo mam. Oh iya kota. Yes, of course. Kota tahu.
LCT X bahasa.
Apa lagi kita
Kenapa Kak? Panas. Juli.
Kenapa kan telepon aku tadi?
Persahabatan.
Oh, mana orang kakak?
Dibalikkan, Mena dibalikkan.
Gimana
Dibalikkan, Mena anjay.
Siapa Taiwan? Kau Gracia.
Di mana?
Kau Taiwan.
Iya dibalikkan, iya balik.
Oh, oke. Menanyakan timer. Yes. Army gimana buat tim layan? Jam berapa nih, Mbak? Iya. Siapa yang bilang? Gibi, pinjam dulu. Kalau ada motor baik kalau enggak ya enggak. Enggak. Mereka bawa dari rumah itu, Kak. Serius. Oke, Grace. Gracia. Gracia. Siapa yang pilih?
Ada yang punya ya, Bun? Iya. Ya Tuhan. Siapa yang punya, Pak Bun?
Aduh yel-yel Mer.
Oh, itu yang terus sudah.
Ermin bilang, jangan belum mulai lagi.
Ya inilah yang tiba-tiba yang diwalikan oleh Ibu Maria Silalahi.
Bagaimana Kakak?
Pakai kursi dulu, berdiri biar tahu kita.
Mau punch mereka dulu tadi yang berpunya.
Di PS4. Di kelas PS4. Ada ke PS Power.
Arah mana dulu? Iya ya.
Mana dia? Gerald, hidupin dulu Gerald. Coba atur dulu itu.
Bun.
Kenapa, saudara?
Pak. Pak, kenapa tiburnya, Pak? Kenapa nggak ada? Di LCT selama kuliah. Ada di LCT. Kirim sama bunda, Chensi.
Censya, kalau ibu. Kenapa cinta di situ?
Beta.
Di BK lihat, di BK. Sebelah sini dia nanti.
Oke. Coba, nggak bisa diserangin lagi ya. Iya. Ada pegang.
Ayo naik, saya naik.
Kenapa nggak bisa? Bisa. Akhir putus aja pas mau dimulai, Bang. Di ujung kali dibuat.
Teman-teman di sini.
Usel, coba lihat dulu, Usel. Coba lihat dulu. Jangan sampai apa ya? Ada pegang. Duduk aja, anak kecil dulu. Udah pegang nih.
Orang sama.
Kita coba.
Selamat datang kami ucapkan kepada wali kelas 10 kelas 1. Sekali lagi kami harapkan kepada para peserta lomba, silakan mendekat ke lapangan sekarang.
Siapa yang jadi apa
Ayo, Kawina sama Bang Jom.
Dipercepat lamanya teman-teman.
Welcome to
Yosel.
Saudara kami ucapkan para peserta. Silakan mengambil tempat.
Semangat ya.
Yang pakai baju hitam itu.
Sebelum kita mulai,
Ada pendukung IPA 3.
Pokoknya kalau udah mulai jangan ribut ya.
sebelumnya kami bukan Oke, sebelumnya kami harapkan kepada para supporter kedua tim. Yang pertama, jangan ada kata-kata yang memicu perkelahian antar kedua tim. Oke, mari kita ikuti dan saksikan debat ini secara bersama-sama dengan sportif dan mendukung timnya dengan baik tanpa adanya perkelahian. Sekali lagi, tanpa adanya perkelahian. Bisa? Oke, terima kasih.
Kelihatan sayang.
Ya dalam hati ini gas. Semangat Mercy. Keren Mercy. Mana pendukung IPA?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Yahoo!
Welcome to the final round of the English debate competition at SMA Negeri GUNUNGSITOLI 2022. With me, Arvin Zebua and Pet Carter
Gue Lazada Zibua.
as master of ceremony tonight.
First of all, we must say thanks to God who has given us mercy and guidance so that we can be present here without any obstacle until now.
Wouldn't be complete.
Okay.
It wouldn't be complete if we don't introduce our judges today. And the first judges, Sir Otenioli Hara.
Okay. The second judges is Sir
minute before the speaker ends the explanation.
The third,
have until one have one until 2 minutes to closing statement. After the board teams finish their explanation.
And the last, participants have 3 minutes to pay his voting.
Okay, that's all about our rules of the English debate competition today. So, without any further ado, let's start this final round of English debate today with the first match, 10 science 3 versus 10 science 1 with Morphy. Teachers should punish student mistakes. You applause! Okay, before that I want to check sound. Can I? I want to check sound. Can I? Okay. Okay. Where's the sound from the supporter of Samsung 3?
Ada yang ya?
Kita dari mana? Kita dari mana? Untuk kita.
Gracia, pape kulit.
thank you for the opportunity
Natulong.
that has been given to me. Now we will introduce our team. I am Marcel Sahulu as first speaker.
Kuat, kuat.
I am Ikadian Putri Zena as second speaker. I am Titia Berkadrian Tiwaru as third speaker. Thank you.
Give applause for
And we would like to introduce our team. My name is Dr. Samsudin Zimba. I'm standing here as the first speaker, and next to me, my name is Alif Muhammad Khaled Al-Mamua as the second speaker, and beside me, my name is Rosanna Marcos Al-Mamua as the third speaker. Thank you.
stand in the middle
Stand in the middle and choose.
hati-hati kamu. start by the first speaker from Protein.
Be quiet, guys.
Okay, we know the word. The teacher is our parents at school. Teacher as parents try and fight as best they can to give the best to their students. They forbid us, guide us, and educate us. One of the ways teachers teach us to be more disciplined is by giving sanctions or punishment. Here we emphasize that the punishment it means is an educational punishment. The teacher punishes students not because he hates students, but because he loves us. For example, if a child doesn't do his homework many times, will teacher approve? Certainly not. We need to know first. There are four stages of action given by teacher in punishing students negatively. First, teacher must remind. The second, student comrades. Teacher comrades students. Third, teacher reprimands students. And finally, punish. Because if the teacher does not give punishment or sanctions, the teacher does not seek to care about the development of his students. The purpose of the teacher is to punish so that each student does not act arbitrarily both in the teaching and learning process, as well as in social life within the
Your line, please.
Yes, please.
Based on your statement, that punishment is educational punishment. Like they try their best and they use educational punishment. But why still there are horrible punishment case that until this time? For example, like there are many cases that teachers like the students because the students make mistake. Can you explain it? Thank you.
We emphasize once again that punishment it means here is educational punishment, not violent punishment. Are you know what an educational punishment?
So if you say the educational punishment, can you give me an example?
Yes, I will give you an example. For example, when the students come late to school, and then teacher give punishment to them, and the punishment is like clean the toilet like that. So.
Okay, if you say so, then I don't think that it's educational punishment because it doesn't necessarily help to educate them to correct their behavior.
But this is an educational punishment. Clean the toilet is one of an educational punishment.
Let's add something. Okay.
There are several benefits of giving punishment
So you want to add something?
No, thanks.
No thanks. To the control team, maybe the judges, can they POI? I can hear you. Like 1.5 minutes more. Enough. Okay, the judges say enough. Okay, let's move to the first speaker of contracting. Time and place are holding.
Hold on, guys. Thank you for the chance given to me. We know that punishment is the discipline action that given to someone who makes mistake and violate the rules. Based on your statement, said that the punishment is to guide the students to be a better person. But we are disagree with that. Why? Because there is no guarantee that punishment can change the student's character. Once again, the punishment, there is no guarantee that punishment will be changed the student's character. Like according to chairman of the Institute of Good Governance and Regional Development, Ekasi Manjuntak, saying that in education there should not be punishment, especially with violence. According to him, there are better terms such as consequence. Punishment and consequence is a different thing. Punishment is used fear to make students obey, but the consequence is action to make students realize with their mistake and they can correct their behavior. Like educationist Dr. Anu Prabuji from Dakasina Canada observed and said, it takes a lot. Sure.
Why do you say that why the punishment doesn't change the characters of students?
Yeah, it will make them rebel, but it doesn't last for a long time. They will feel uncomfortable, distracted, and not productive anymore. So when they are often punished, of course they will try to rebel, and that's a natural thing because everyone doesn't like being retrained. Thank you.
As we know, the several benefits of punishment students is change the attitude of students for the better. For example, when the students give you punishment by teacher, the students I'm sorry, the characters of students can change. For example, when students given punished by teacher when he doesn't do his homework, and then teacher giving punishment to him, and after that he changed. He do it her homework.
Okay, if you think so, then punishment can change the child's behavior. But I don't think so because it's only it doesn't last for a long time. Like if you get punished, you will not do it the same mistake again tomorrow, but not for the long time. And why you don't do the same mistake? Because you scared. Because you scared not obey to the teacher, and it not correlate with the child's behavior. Okay, let me continue my word. Like educationist Dr. Arna Prabuji from the Kasina Canada observed and said, it takes a long time for a child to overcome their fear of corporal punishment. The mental scare is deeper than the physical. Children not only experience pain, sadness, anger, shame, and guilt, they also feel threatened. Children who have been physically punished tend to exacerbate high hormonal reactivity
POI, please.
to stress. You have run out of the time.
I'm sorry.
We must know what is the corporal punishment is. Corporal punishment is the punishment by inflicting physical pain on someone intentionally, but you also must keep in your mind that it's not just limited to physical pain, but it's also to psychological pain. And it can leave a deep psychological pain, psychological impact as a physical punishment, also affect the mental health of the child. Like according to Article 54 of Law Number 35 of 2014 concerning amendments to Law Number 23 of 2002 concerning child protection, which stipulates the children are obligated to get legal protection from acts of physical violence committed by educators and education personnel. And based on this law, students may not be able to get punished. And it also supported by the United Nations Convention or Convention on the Right of the Child. In Article 28, Paragraph 2, 1989 states the need to ensure that school discipline is implemented in a manner consistent with the human dignity of the child. UNC confirmed that corporal punishment is must abolished. Corporal punishment is either benign or cruel or demanding. It must abolished because they think corporal punishment is ineffective, dangerous, and unacceptable. We know punishment works by instilling fear and aims to force students to conform and obey, but it doesn't necessarily help to educate them. Once again, it doesn't help to educate them. Research shows that spanking, slapping, and other form of physical punishment don't work well to correct the child's behavior. The same holds true to the mental punishment. The both of them can also make a damage to the child's long-term physical and mental health. As we know, okay, so that's all. Thank you.
Okay, give applause for the first speaker of the both teams.
Okay, now let's move the second speaker from the pro team.
What is the impact of giving punishment in the world of education? Punishment can also have an effect on increasing students' learning motivation. Suggest observation that the Dharmayandi, who state that punishment can make students feel safe and deterrent after being given a punishment. The Minister of Education, Muhammad Nuh, considered that corporal punishment from teacher to student was legitimate. That corporal punishment from teacher to student was legitimate to be given. It's just that corporal punishment must educate and utilize research to give understanding to students. Refers to Government Regulation Number 74 of 2008, prompting teachers in carrying out their duties. Penalizing teacher for disciplining students can be an offense. I repeat again, offense. In Article 39, Paragraph 1, it is said that teachers have the freedom to give sanctions.
POI, please.
Yes, please.
Okay. What kind of the education that the students got from the corporal punishment? Thank you.
Please wait.
front of the class can be done because they not have a negative impact on students.
Okay, please repeat. Pardon, I can hear you.
Stand up, please.
Please say it again. I can hear you.
Punishment such as standing up students in front of the class can be done because they not have a negative effect on students.
Please, can you hear my question? My question is what kind of educational that the students got from the punishment? Corporal punishment, not like psychic punishment. It's kind of like psychic punishment. It is not connected with your like physical.
I'm sorry.
Jadi saya dikasih apa ya udah apa dari oh ya. That's right. Ika. Jira. Apa jawab Ika? Dia tidak mengulanginya.
The quicker the teacher give punishment so that the embarrassment can make student the active. Refers to government regulation number 74 of 2008 protects teachers in claim of their non-discriminating teacher for disciplining students can be an offense. In Article 39, paragraph 1, it is stated that teachers have the freedom to give sanctions to their students who violate religious norms, or exercise written and unwritten regulations set by the teacher, regulation at the level of educational units, and laws and regulation in the process of learning that is under its authority. That's all. Thank you.
You have still enough time. Do you want to add something?
Project. Want to add something?
Want to add something? No, thank you. Okay. Now, before that, I want to say to you guys, be quiet, okay? Be quiet. Okay, now let's move to the second speaker of the culture team.
Based on your statement, that say the punishment can be education, such as like cleaning the toilet or standing in front of the class. Okay, based on the data we got from HongKongTESOL.com that with the title "Why You Need to Stop Punishing Your Study," there's some problem with the punishment. One, first, the giving the punishment can make the relationship between the teacher and the students can broke. Why? Because when the teacher punishes the students, it means that it makes the students know that the teacher doesn't like them. Okay, so when the teacher punishes them, they have a feel like I don't like this teacher. She doesn't give me a love, and I don't like to learn with her lesson. Okay, the second is the worst teacher. The worst teachers punish the student. The students make the mistake even worse. Okay, as the students, we are the teenagers. The teenagers in this time want to take a look for their identity, so that they will do anything that they thought that is the best way to take a look for their identity. So when the teacher punishes them for their right way, it make the students like rebel, and then they have a revenge and make the worst mistake. Such as I have an example, like someone that comes to school lately and then get punished, and he has felt like I have to I don't agree with this punishment. I have to make a worse mistake, such as like he leaving the lesson time of the teacher that punishes them. Okay, it is not good for the teacher. The teacher has an obligation that share all their knowledge or their motivation and her experience. But so the teachers need to make something that make the students feel enjoy with their learning. So when the teacher punish them, it make the students have like laziness.
May I please?
Yes.
And why? What's problem if students doesn't like the teachers, but that for their kindness?
Pardon, I don't hear.
And why? What's problem if student doesn't like the teachers, but for their kindness?
Okay, I have explained it before. Because we are teenagers, we uncontrolled emotion. We can control our emotion well. So when the teacher punishes them, the students thought that the teacher doesn't like them. So it makes the students lazy and have a laziness in learning. And I have talked about it. The teacher must make something that make the students feel enjoy with their learning, so that they can increase their motivation in learning. Okay, the fourth, it can kill motivation when teacher punishes the students. Okay, the teacher comes here to the school with the great motivation from their parents. So when the teacher punish them, it can decrease their. Yes.
Of course, the teacher has given understanding to his students. No teacher punishes students without cause.
Pardon?
Of course, the teacher has given understanding to his students. No teacher punishes students without cause.
Okay. In giving punishment, I'm sure that the teacher is have thought about it. He make the like promise that if you make it, if you do it again, the same mistake, I will give you punishment. But I think that is not the best way to do, because it can kill the motivation. It can kill the motivation of the students, so that it can influence of the learning spirit, and it can influence too about their future and this country future. Okay, let me continue my explanation. It kind of like this unfair for the children. I have an experience. When I was in elementary school, one of my friends did a mistake. He fight with other person in other school, and well, the teacher punished all of the entire students. We got punishment. So what happened after that? The all entire of the class bully the student that make the mistakes. So it makes the student that make the mistakes can be stressed and have no time, and have no friends, so that he can tell all about her experience to someone. Okay. Especially when we have known about psychics punishment. When somebody get punished in front of the public, like standing in the middle of the field, it can make the students like, oh my God, the teacher doesn't like me, so the students can be felt like I am stressed, and there is a change of there is a suicidal case. Okay, thank you.
You still have a little time on it, something. Okay, now let's move to the third speaker from Protein.
Okay. Let me remind you that the punishment we are talking about here is educational punishment. I will repeat it. Let me remind you that the punishment we are talking about here is an educational punishment. The punishment imposed by teacher on students is, of course, mission
consequences that we got from doesn't do the test. Thank you.
Punishing students with ear tags. You know ear tags.
Can you repeat it again?
Ear tags. Ordering students to do push-up. Ordering students to run around the schoolyard. It's okay. Thumb tweaking does not harm students. Push-up and running around the schoolyard are often done during sport lesson. Of course, those punishments don't harm students. They also did know that before the punishment was imposed, the teacher has already warned the students. If the teacher warning is ignored, of course the teacher will not juggle or push up or run around the field. Will punishment, students will be very by their action. We emphasize once again that the punishment is not wrong and teachers should punish their students. Let me repeat it. The teacher should punish their student and punishment is not wrong. Thank you.
You still have a lot of time. Want to add something? Okay. Now let's move to the last speaker from control team.
Okay, thank you for opportunity that given to me. So there is one example right here about the punishment. A nursery student from Krishna Devi High School in Ranaredi district of Telangana was brutally treated by the teacher over the delay in payment of school fees. Based on the case, we can see that the punishment can have a big impact on students. The teacher shouldn't punish students just because they are late to pay the school fees. Why? Because there are different background in each of students. So the teacher should can to understand this because there are so many factors that can influence and instead of punishing them. So, for example, there is another example, but that's not about the punishment, it's about the consequences. For example, at Lentera High School, they don't give punishment to students, but they give a consequence. They made a case book, and when the students do the mistake, they got to have responsibility about their mistake, and they don't get the punishment. So, as what we have explained before, there is not a guarantee, repeat it again, there is not a guarantee in changing students' character by giving punishment. But the best way is always give advice and motivation to them so they don't get down and get the motivation to learn. Yes, they will.
If the teacher cannot punish students, then how can the teacher discipline students?
I have explained it before. Consequence.
Let me ask you, have you ever been punished?
Yes, I have.
You got trauma?
Yes, but I'm strong. That's why I can do it.
You get punished?
Yes.
Did you repeat your mistake after that?
No, I don't. Sometimes the people has the mistake, so I can repeat it again.
Because you are traumatized, you will not repeat the same mistake again. You don't want to be punished like that again.
No, that's not all about the trauma, but the students don't do the same mistake again because of fear, not the trauma. Okay?
If you are afraid of being punished, then obey the rules.
No, because when we are afraid, we do that. We don't do that again. That's not based
because we afraid it, so we don't do that again. But I said it before. If you afraid of being punishment, obey the rules, please. Yes, I obey. But that's not gonna happen for a long time. Maybe I don't do that tomorrow, but I can do that 2 weeks more, or many times in the future. Then you will be punished then. Yes. And you will repeat your mistake again? Maybe.
Teacher have a policy in punishing students. The teacher knows the measures so as how to traumatic students.
Thank you for all of your questions, but I got to continue my explanation because I will let explain it if you keep asking. So when the students get motivated by the teacher, they will get motivation to learn and they will feel comfortable. So the punishment is actually not necessary. And so the conclusion is punishment is not the right way to educate, but the right way is we got to tell them their mistakes so that they can realize their mistake and don't do that again, because people change not based on their fear or anything, but that's about the comfortable at the school, and they realize their mistakes. That's not they're not gonna change if you say, hey, do your question or standing in front of class. No, that's not gonna be happen because everyone learns from their mistake. But if you distract them, it's gonna make them worry. So punishment won't make everything better, and punishment won't change the students' character. Thank you so much for being attention.
Okay, you have still enough time. Do you want to add something? No, enough. Okay! Hold on. I want to check the sound again. Okay. Okay, because when we start, I say to them to give a sound, and now it's turn to function team. Okay. Now, where's the sound from 10 times 1? Okay, now 10 times 3.
Now let's hear the toss. Please take one for the protein. You have 2 minutes to tell your closing statement. Start from now.
The teacher punishes is a reprimand or sanction to educate its students so that his life is much better than before. I'll repeat again. The teacher punishing students is a reprimand or a sanction to educate its students so that his life is much better than before. Thank you.
Okay, well that's something. Now let's move to the closing statement from contracting.
Can I please the time?
Okay, start now.
Okay, as we have said, the punishment is not the best way to change the characteristics of the students. There is no guarantee that change that make sure the characteristics of the students is changed. Precisely, it can build a bad effect, such as it can kill the relationship between the teacher and the students. It can decrease their motivation in learning, so that it can influence the future of the students, and it can influence the futures of this country. Because the generation is on our hand.
Okay. This match is finished. Give it and the winner is this round is Ten silence. The winner is 10 silence. Okay, see you in the next competition today. And trophy. See you in
They have a big important
Okay, to the whole team, let's take a picture.
Stay here, guys.
Here. Black team and white team.
Oke, sekali lagi, jangan ada yang memicu perkelahian.
Ayo,
Jangan kata-katanya.
Sayonara. Get out there.
No, I don't.
Why?
Harus the judges.
Okay. To our judges, let's take a picture to our participants today. Mentally, let's take a picture. Are you ready? Memang Are you memang Jangan segala orang kami bilang memang untuk hadir kembali.
Untuk berfoto bersama-sama dengan para peserta.
Asik.
Medan.
Okay. And the next match, prepare yourself. 11 sides 1 versus 11 sides 3. Prepare yourself. Yes. Yeah. Arif Bapak. Okay, next, the winner is the science one.
Match, okay? Not in this competition. Let's wait.
Buat peserta yang belum akan lanjut untuk mencari juara 3 dan 4. Persiapkan yang kemarin musik. Traffic, the version in GUNUNGSITOLI. Okay, take it to the ball, please. Okay, you're not participating today, really. I'm so sorry. Sana 2 dan 3. Ariel Bakwan.
Lanjut. Semua itu. Lanjut.
Take it to the ball. Congratulations. What?
Oh my God.
The science one will take it better to winner as a winner today. Sebagian kenapa, sebagian tidak kenapa, mohon beratas. Mohon beratas. Mohon beratas. Oke, one.
Iya, itu aku bilang jangan kena teks kuasai semua. Iya, tiap hari. Maksud bunda apa ditukar aja speakernya posisinya? Jangan tukar speaker 3-nya. Speaker 3 jadi 2. Apa diganti aja speakernya? Posisi. Keren kali di tiang. Kalau yang jangan ganti Mercy. Pas dia satu speaker one. Mercy satu. Soalnya keras di pikiran, jangan final ya, lanjut. Gak pernah bagi aja kalau kita lagi les lapar harus keluarin semua.
Okay, this is your support for
Wearing batik.
Bisa disekarang nanti pas LCT. Hah?
for the 11 science one.
Apa sama lagi buka tuh? Mana bendera kita, guys?
Step your place. Okay, Bunda stay.
Berarti tiga yang ini harus menang.
Ya. Okay, for
Case building maybe.
set your place before the correct final match. Pro team and control team. So you're doing great today. Good luck, guys. Traffic diversion in GUNUNGSITOLI. Sides one as a protein. One yes. Checks out. Okay, where your supporter? Mana yang lain? Jangan semuanya.
bronze team, you have, no,
To the bottom.
to the bottom team, we have green team. No, introduce us.
Okay.
You have time to introduce us from bronze team.
Pro-team.
Okay, thank you for the time. Let us introduce ourselves.
Hello guys. Indeed.
Let us introduce ourselves. We are from 11 Science Ones as the project and I'm Mamis Olmas Yarifa as the first speaker. This is my partner Calvin Zebo as the second speaker and my other partner Alpha Masi as the third speaker. Thank you.
Okay. The contractor please introduce your team.
Well, we are from 11 Science Street, and here as the
Hold on a moment guys.
the version now. And my name is Marana Kenchanarefa. I am as the first speaker. And next,
Well, my name is Shirley Flower Angelic Manik and I'm as the second speaker and next to me.
And last, my name is Aldis Christian Harifa as third speaker. Thank you.
Okay. To the whole team, stand in the middle and shout. Okay. Good luck guys. Black team and blue team. Okay. Plus the blue team. Okay. Let's. Okay. So, moment, please. Let's start the match. Don't start by the first speaker from Pro Team. Good luck, guys.
Okay, thank you for the time.
Okay.
Honorable judges, respectable audience, and everyone here today, good morning. First of all, let me explain where is the traffic diversion in our cities. It starts from Pendidikan Street, intersected to Pelita Street, intersected to Paris Street, and until the Mariam intersection, you can turn right to Diponegoro Street and towards the old market, old terminal market is there, and you can turn left to No Bridge down towards the downtown. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are from the Pro Team who would like to discuss about the problem that affects for all of us, traffic congestion. Traffic congestion is the common problem in urban areas that lead to wasted time, increased emissions, and decrease the healthy life of the residents. And we are from the Pro Team is completely believe that traffic diversion is the only effective solution to this problem. We have several reasons for this. The first reason is traffic diversion can significantly reduce the congestion. By diverting the traffic from the area with the congestion, it can reduce the flows traffic and make the time travel lower. And this is essential for people who want to be like this. Yes.
so in this time, we must see the facts, what the impact of the traffic diversion. Based on my experience in the morning, I felt the unserved traffic jam in Pelita area. So, can you tell me a statement what you say this decision of government can be the effective for the congestion in GUNUNGSITOLI? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the viewer. By redirecting vehicle to alternative routes, the traffic flow in congested area is reduced. Why I say this? Because I one of the people that are around the diverted area, and I feel that need to live around the diverted area.
Okay, guy, please. But what on the fact what I felt this morning.
Well, to be honest, every morning, every people want to go to their destination, either to go to work or to go to school. It's sentimental. Please, it's normal thing that people get out of their house and go to their work, and it's not congested. It's just a lot of people. Do you feel like you're stuck in the road for 2 or more minutes or not?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Let me just continue with my
SPOI, please.
okay.
So, if we talk about the time when we go to school, of course, we still, and me, from the south area, I start my sleep in 7 o'clock. Before one way, and after one way, I feel the same things. So, if you say this is effective to reducing of traffic jams, I totally disagree about what you say, because the facts say the increasing of traffic jams is the fact what we feel now.
Okay, girl. Because the affected area is not just around the Pendidikan, Milita, and Kara Street. It's from the Polygor Street, No Bridge, and other in the Munich complex. And in that other area, the congestion is really reduced. Okay, let me continue my speech. The second reason is traffic diversion can enhance safety on the road. According to the police that have socialized about the traffic diversion in our city last month, if I don't mistake. He said that before the traffic diversion, there are around 200 victims of the traffic in our cities. And by diverting the traffic from the area with high accident rates, this can reduce the collisions, which can lead to injuries or fatalities, and provide emergency vehicles to come faster in the areas. The third reason is traffic diversion have environmental benefits. By reducing the congestion, vehicle will spend less time in traffic, and the quality of air pollution will be increased, and people who live around the area will live happily. The last but not least is traffic diversion can improve the quality of life for residents. This is because traffic diversion can reduce the traffic noise, the pollution, and give the neighborhoods quieter, cleaner, and more lively. In conclusion, traffic diversion is the only positive and effective way to reduce our problem. Thank you.
Okay. We still have about 1 and something. Okay. Time is over. Timekeeper. Kanaya. Aduh. Okay. Now let's move to the first speaker from contracting.
Okay, thank you for the time that you given to us. Based on your statement that you said about, we can use that as a reason to agree with the government's decision or to agree with the traffic diversion now. So, we are here strongly disagree with the current sense that was decided by the government at the time. You said earlier that the government decision was taken on the basis of reducing congestion in the Ponegoro area. But we said that this change in flow tantamount to moving traffic jam from the Ponegoro areas to Jalan Pendidikan areas. Based on our observation, this change in traffic instead of reducing the number of traffic jams. But actually, this change increases the traffic jams that occur. We express our disapproval of this variety of the reason that we have observed ourselves. After we conduct interviews with traders in Pasar Pagi, they said that their income turnover in this 1 week had decreased. And based on statement from their traders, they say it's due of the laziness of customer to turn back to work to buy their wares because of this change. If this continues to happen, yes, sure.
Did you ask them who live in Pasar Pagi?
Yes.
But the fact is, I pass on that street every morning since the traffic diversion, and there are still a lot of people. Is that the
Yes, I know that's a lot of people because in GUNUNGSITOLI Pasar Pagi is the strategy to buy ingredients. But this is the fact when we ask the traders. They said the due of the lowness of income turnover because the buyer is laziness to go in Pasar Pagi, and is it the economic impact of small traders? Okay, we continue. We can judge from the impact of social activities. This change also had an impact. For example, in SMP 5, I was very sad to see that this disruption of mobility, especially for drivers to going SMP 5, because their school entrance was not suitable for an educational place. Once more, their school entrance was not suitable for an educational place. And we can see the impact of the economy. The full expenditure of drivers, both motorbikes and cars and other means of transportation has increased. Of course, this is a loss that is almost half of the normal use of food. The next social impact is related to the length of the time it takes to reach the destination. From the social side of the community, there are disadvantages like the loss of privacy. In this psychological field, the drivers, including myself and our friends, experience discomfortable when driving because we feel annoyed and stressed when they experience traffic jams due to explosions of drivers coming from two directions into one direction area. And because the mobility of the population on the highway is the main thing, but the decision of the government disrupts the mobility of our. And the most impactful is in the nearest police area because many people use the road to a shortcut, and the impact is that people who want to shop feel that the necessity is very significant. Of course, they are also disturbed in carrying out economic activities such as buying and selling. People who want to run around are also increasingly increasing into the forest area with narrow roads. Once again with narrow roads, so this continues add to traffic jams. And also, the use of right roads is being necessary. So, if you say this government decision is one of basic to reducing the traffic jams, it's not really reason, because in the fact and in the morning I see what the traffic jams in Jalan in Pendidikan area. And also, when looking at this change in traffic on the Jalan Pendidikan towards to the turn SMA 3, there are always traffic jams there. And the impact of these traffic jams can cause multiple accidents. In addition, drivers from Sisobahili roads have difficulty crossing the road leading to SMA 3. This road is an accident-prone location, and this is strategic route, especially for school children. We can conclude that this current change does not provide welfare to community. Did you say before that this change of direction reduced congestion? But what about the fact of congestion at several road points that we have previously mentioned? So that's all, and thank you.
Okay. Now let's move to the second speaker from our team.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity that was given to us. So, as we have to consider together, there's actually more effect in long period instead of short period. We need to think future. We need to think in the future and further that actually it's a benefit for us. The few benefit that we already found is first, improve traffic flow. Traffic differentiation can help to reduce congestion in future and improve the flow of traffic in the different area. By redirecting vehicles to alternative routes, the traffic flow in the congested area is reduced, which can help to ease the gridlock. Second, enhance safety. Traffic differentiation can also help to improve safety on the roads. Diverting traffic away from areas with high accident rates can also reduce the risk of collisions, which can lead to injuries or fatalities. Because as we know, before this traffic differentiation happen, there's actually a lot of accidents, especially when the roads are really jammed and there's two ways. People will be impatient and forced to overtake, and surely that will make an accident. Additionally, diverting traffic can provide emergency vehicles with faster access to accidents, which can help to reduce.
Please.
Go ahead.
So, can you explain to us what happened with less pollution?
Okay, let me just skip to point number 3, because I already included here. Number 3 is reduce environmental impact. Traffic differentiation can also have environmental benefits by reducing emissions and improving air quality in areas that suffer from high levels of pollution. We need to know that there's actually a difference between when the traffic differentiation will not happen and after the traffic differentiation is happened. First of all, congestion in the morning is the usual things. It's already happened like every day, because every people are using to get to their destination. But after the traffic differentiation, there's actually lesser congestion in this educational area, especially in our school area. Okay, now let me continue my explanation, please. Number 4, cost effective. Traffic differentiation is also often a cost-effective solution compared to other alternatives, such as expanding road infrastructure or increasing public transportation. Traffic differentiation can provide an immediate relief to congestion.
Please.
Go ahead.
So, why do you say that weighing motorbike must have emission gas, especially since
transportation continues to increase in one direction way.
Sorry, we cannot hear you clearly. Could you repeat, please?
If you think this change reduces pollution, then what about the destiny of driver on the education road? Doesn't it cause pollution?
First of all, as I say, there's reduced traffic jams in this area. Why I say that? Because as I already seen, also I've been experienced it, there may be a traffic jam. Yes, we know that. But we don't really stuck in the middle of the road. We don't really stop in the middle of the road for 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the traffic diversion was happened. So, if you disagree with this traffic diversion, then I don't think you are completely think further about the plan of the government.
Sorry, we talk about the impact on pollution, not about the congestion.
Okay, let me finish my explanation first. And then, especially because the traffic jams are already with us, compared to the when we start on the road, there's actually a lot of vehicles stop in one zone, which means there's a lot of emissions there. Compared to after the traffic diversions are already happened, the traffic jams are not really stuck in the middle of the road. We are still driving. The traffic are still flowing. So, not directly, but the emissions are actually with us. So, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, you still have a lot of time. Want to add something? Enough? Protein? Enough? Okay. Now let's move to the second speaker from contracting.
So, thank you for the opportunity and the time that given to me. I'm as a second speaker, and I will tell you about our mission. Our team is not disagreeing. Our team is disagreeing about your argument. Why? Because this change in road flow makes several parties disadvantaged, especially road user in the opposite direction. Even though they should have been able to pass through the desired route, due to a change in the flow of the route, they had to turn around. So that's made our team not disagree about your argument. The second reason, in the fake, the traffic diversion will not reduce congestion. Why I say this is will not reduce congestion? Because in the fact there are many congestion still occur in the Diponegoro Street. There are many vehicles congregate in one-way street. So and beside all of my experience, like the first speaker said, that just in this morning I experienced. Sure.
Are you sure that the Diponegoro streets are heavily congested? Because I often drive there, and especially because, as I said before, congestions is a usual thing in the morning. I don't think congestions happen there oftenly. I just see congestions will happen in the morning, but not after that. So why do you say these streets are heavily congested?
Because every morning when I go to school, I feel the traffic jams are increasing pendidikan street. Like there are many parents easy to parking their vehicles like cars or motorcycle.
Priority, please.
Yes, sure.
First of all, my questions are actually a bit out of context, but do you even drive a vehicle? I'm sorry. No? Then, why do you say with your eyes it seems congested? You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it works.
Because I got hitch, you know, I don't drive the motorcycle, but I got hitch, so I can see with my eye. So, okay, experience. Then was busy. There are many parents busy parking their vehicle like cars and motorcycle in the left side to drop off their children. And if affirmative say that it is one direction is better than two direction, our team say affirmative team is wrong. And this change in road will be a negative impact to on the economic life of the community, such as lost experience to local residents due to reduced accessibility even for sellers and buyers. So, once again, we strongly disagree with this change in road traffic. A change in road traffic is burdens people activities because they have to travel long distance than before, and the increased fine must be spent to buy food. That's all, and thank you.
Okay, want to add something? We have some. Okay. Give applause to the both teams. Now let's move to the last speaker from our team.
Okay, and before I tell us in here about my opinion about this traffic diversion, I wanna tell to contradict if from one of you say that you fail the traffic before and after diversion is same. But sorry, I really disagree for your opinion. Why? Because you just see one way, not the other way. You know, and if you want to know, the congestion is really reduced. I repeat it, reduced in full area. If we see all area who's get diversion, and for you know, it's really all reduced from normal before diversion, and it's even reduced accident chance. And if you think something like that, then I feel like you all there's no point go to school, because you can see the effect of full effect of diversion. Okay, let me continue my statement. From what my partner briefly explained, of course, now we already know why we have to agree with this traffic diversion. And even though this has just been implemented recently, but this has received a lot of positive response. I repeat, positive response from the society more than we expected. An example is from of people I interviewed. They give a lot of positive response than I expected. They even want to give credit. Give credit to the person who came up with this idea. Some positive response they give are: first,
safer driving. It's because there's no more vehicle from different routes, so it's more flexible. Sorry, I have to explain that. Second, the level of objection that has been reduced. And third is we no longer increase the pollution for a long time because of reduced traffic jam. And fourth, reducing the risk of accident. Of course, all of us in here know it's right. Yes, please.
Here we discuss about the part of the education because that is what Jota feels as a student. And we will ask how the congestion in the police area is also the effect of traffic diversion. Okay. Here we discuss about the part of pendidikan area because that is what Jota feels as a student, and we will ask how the congestion in the police area is also the effect of traffic diversion. Give your opinion.
First of all, thanks for your POI. Let me tell you about this. Before this month, of course, we already get socialist by the police. Of course, we already get socialist by the head of police traffic unit, right? No, you say no. Then I think you, as a leader OSIS, there's no. I think you must feel safe, bro. You not get attention to the police because you say no. Sorry, I say that because he said to me. Okay. And then, if you pay attention to me, pay attention to police, you will know why traffic diversion is good. And I will continue my opinion. And some even give their opinion on the long term. It's like these industrial companies are starting to send their products with trucks. Yes, please.
You don't necessarily
Press here. Amount of time, please. 4 minutes. That's it. And so, even get your opinion on the long term, there is industrial companies are starting to send their products via trucks. Why I say that? Because with the diversion of traffic, they feel more secure. Okay? Feel more secure. And I think from my experience, my personal experience, I'm very upset about the time before this traffic diversion occurred. Why I say this? Because if it's during rainy day, I'm oftenly late because traffic jams. And if you want to know, it should hardly take 5 minutes for me to go to school. So it takes 30 minutes for me. You can see, you can feel what I feel. You can feel what I feel like. Very fast, sharp. I don't want this. And I think you all know the other benefit, right? Yeah, it's creating opportunity of many jobs. It's very beneficial for our beloved city, GUNUNGSITOLI. It's make our city to be better now and grow rapidly. And just that from me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Yahoo!
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you for the opportunity given to me as I submit the motion regarding
in GUNUNGSITOLI which coach changed to a one-way system. As a country, we strongly disagree with the one-way system that is currently implemented in GUNUNGSITOLI. You say that this change will reduce the number of accidents and minimize traffic jams. What are you sure about that?
Can I interruption? Oh yes, I said that.
In fact, we personally felt that there was no change from the previous traffic flow. Okay, not effect from before. Traffic jams still happen. Even discuss traffic jams to increase. Apart from that,
Please.
yes, of course.
About you said to me. First, I want to ask to you. Do you know that head of the traffic police unit has socialized about this 8 hours?
Can you speak clearly?
Okay. I mean, you understand? I will say easy words. Before 6 months, of course, we all know, right, that head of unit traffic police has socialist in the school. Yes, Konstantin, please.
Yes.
Then, you know why he goes socialist in this school? Or not? If you know, I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. I mean, he's come to this school because he one of the leader in unit police, especially for traffic. He said that traffic diversion do because the level of congestion and accident is very high. I repeat it, very high. You know, very high accident and congestion. So that's why they do the traffic diversion. And if you think that you don't know what I say, I think it's very simple, bro.
Okay, you're just like a coke, but here we have to see what happened. I will continue my Apart from that, do you predict that with the change in traffic,
Yes.
accident and traffic jams not will
Yes, it's reduced. I feel it. I feel it because I have never get accident before traffic diversion.
But how about the fake?
The fact it's the fact. I got accident before traffic diversion, and I have a friend when there's accident. Okay. Because if you think just database, I feel best my experience.
But
Yes.
can you predict
Of course.
you can
I think what? If you wanna know the effects, thank you.
But in my views, traffic jam still
I'm sorry, I can't actually your.
okay. In our views, this police is not suitable to be implemented in GUNUNGSITOLI with the current situation. Why? That's because the government lacks preparation both regarding traffic signs and inadequate road construction. This policy seems forced. In addition, the change in road flow has had a negative impact on entrepreneurs around Jalan Diponegoro. Diponegoro area. Why is that Diponegoro area of work toward the city or make south is the community business center. There are already lined up with many shops such as gun seller, workshop seller, and etc. This is very influential. How they pay these entrepreneurs. The number of riders is divided. In fact, more than half of the population that used to pass the road no longer use it. Automatically, this reduces the number of business and business customers along the Diponegoro area and so on because the government is diverting people heading to the city via green roads, namely education roads, Pelita roads, and so on, city center. Even if we try to pay attention, these roads should be specifically for school children and office workers. This is very annoying. Okay, this is very annoying for students and office workers. Then of course, this policy can also be a consideration for the government to carry out equitable distribution of development, especially road construction. The government wants to carry out a new policy, but road construction is not completely perfect. Therefore, we really disagree the current policy being given by the government in Stupida. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, time has run out. Okay, before that, let's give applause to the both teams. Okay, now let's move to the closing statement from Pro Team.
Okay, thank you. In conclusion for our meeting, traffic diversion has a great deal of impact. So, even though nowadays we can feel the benefits from it, but in the future, the benefits will come and we will thank the past. The benefits is, like, I actually remark my words, then the benefits is significantly reduce congestion, enhance safety on the roads, have environmental benefits, and a cost-effective solution. Hoping that we all can accept the traffic diversion for our whole city. We are from Contra Team have expressed our opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Okay, now let's move to the closing statement from Contra Team.
Okay, thank you for the time. In our debate today, we still disagree with this change in direction because the initial goal was to reduce congestion. But in the fact, the congestion continues to increase. This change has also negative impact on the social and the economic activities of residents. And also, accidents can happen anywhere. Accidents can happen anywhere. We cannot predict it, so this traffic doesn't have a positive impact. Once again, its traffic diversion doesn't have a positive impact. It just makes it complicated for drivers. It just makes it complicated for drivers. Okay, that's all. And good day, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, before that.